Chosen one, your family won't believe this wealth transfer is real, but heaven funded it. Listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not something you can afford to ignore. Not tonight, not at this moment. Because a shift has already begun over your life, and if you turn away now, you may miss the very breakthrough you have been crying out for in silence. I am telling you plainly that a wealth transfer has been released in your direction, and it is not coming from ordinary sources. It is not tied to human logic, and it is not limited by what others think is possible. This is something I have already approved, already initiated, and already set into motion for you, even while you were doubting whether anything good could still happen. Stay with these words, because understanding what is happening right now will change the way you see your life, your struggle, and your future. Type Amen if you agree. You have been walking through seasons where nothing made sense, where doors stayed closed, where even the people closest to you could not understand why your life seemed delayed. But what they could not see is that I was not delaying you. I was preparing something that could not be explained too early. This wealth transfer is not just about money. It is about restoration. It is about lifting you out of a place where you felt overlooked and placing you into a position that reflects what I placed inside you from the beginning. What is coming will not match your past, and that is why it will confuse those who only knew your struggle. Before you continue, pause for a moment and show your faith by pressing like, because this act is not about approval, it is about alignment with what is being released over your life right now. The reason your family will not believe it is because they watched you when you had nothing, when you were trying and failing, when you were holding on by faith without any visible proof. They built their expectations based on what they saw, not on what I declared over you. So when this shift happens, when provision arrives in ways they cannot explain, when opportunities open that were never available before, it will challenge everything they believed about your limits. But this is not for their understanding, this is for your transformation. Type 777 if you trust God. You must understand that heaven does not operate by the same systems that failed you before. When I fund something, it does not depend on approval from people who doubted you, and it does not wait for perfect timing, according to the world. It moves when I say it moves, and right now, it is moving toward you. The resources, the connections, the unexpected openings, they are already aligning, even if you cannot yet see them with your eyes. There were moments when you felt like giving up, moments when you questioned whether your faith was wasted, moments when you thought nothing would ever change. But those moments did not cancel what I planned for you. They only tested whether you would still stand when there was no evidence. And because you did not completely walk away, because something inside you kept holding on, you are now stepping into a season where what was invisible begins to take form. This wealth transfer is not random. It is intentional. It is targeted. It is designed to place you in a position where you can no longer deny that I was with you the entire time. You will look back and realize that even the delays had purpose, even the closed doors protected you, even the losses redirected you towards something greater. What is arriving will not feel small. It will feel overwhelming in a way that humbles you, because you will know you did not create it on your own. Do not let doubt steal this moment from you. Doubt will try to tell you that this is too big, too sudden, too unrealistic. But doubt is not your guide. I am. And I am telling you that what is being released has already been secured for you in a place no human can interfere with. Your role is not to figure out every detail. Your role is to remain open, to receive, and to walk forward without fear. There are people who will question you. There are people who will quietly doubt what is happening. Some will even think it is temporary or undeserved. But their understanding is not required for this to be real. I did not ask them before choosing you, and I will not need their agreement to elevate you. What I am doing in your life will stand on its own, and over time, even the skeptics will have no choice but to acknowledge the change. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever. You have worried about finances, about stability, about whether you would ever break out of the cycle you were in. And now, that cycle is being broken, not by chance, but by design. This is the moment where things begin to shift in a way that cannot be reversed. What I release often starts in ways that do not attract attention, because I protect what is meant for you until it is strong enough to stand in the open. You will begin to notice small changes, small openings, small confirmations, and each one will be a sign that the larger movement has already begun. Type 1010 to receive blessings. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be moments where you question if it is truly happening, because your mind will try to compare it to your past experiences where things did not work out. But this is not connected to your past patterns, and it is not limited by what you have seen before. This is a new alignment, one that has been prepared in a way that bypasses the old barriers that used to stop you. What once delayed you will no longer have the same power, and what once blocked you will begin to move out of your path. You may find that opportunities come to you without the struggle you were used to. You may notice that conversations shift in your favor, that people begin to see something in you that they did not recognize before. This is not coincidence. This is the result of a change that has taken place in the unseen, now beginning to show itself in the seen, and as it unfolds, you must resist the urge to shrink back or question whether you deserve it. There is something important you must understand about this moment. When I release something into your life, it is not based on whether others think you are ready. It is based on what I have already completed in you. Even if you feel uncertain, even if you feel unprepared, that does not cancel what I have decided. Your feelings do not override my decision, and your doubts do not diminish what I have already secured for you. You have spent time feeling overlooked, feeling like your efforts were not recognized, feeling like you were giving more than you were receiving, but that season is coming to an end. What is being transferred to you will not only meet your needs, it will exceed them in a way that changes your perspective. You will no longer see yourself as someone struggling to survive, but as someone who has been positioned to thrive. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There will be a moment when it becomes undeniable, when something shifts so clearly that even you cannot question it anymore. It may come through an opportunity you did not expect, a connection that opens a door, or a provision that arrives at exactly the right time. However it comes, it will carry a sense of certainty that this is not random. It will feel aligned, purposeful, and unmistakably guided. Do not be afraid when things start to accelerate. Acceleration can feel uncomfortable when you have been used to slow progress or repeated delays. But this speed is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to move you into a place that was prepared ahead of time. What feels sudden to you was carefully arranged long before you saw it. You will also need to be wise about who you share everything with. Not everyone will understand what is happening, and not everyone will celebrate it in the way you expect. Some may respond with doubt, some with quiet resistance, and some with disbelief. This is not a reflection of your reality, it is a reflection of their limited perspective. Protect what is unfolding, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. The resources coming to you are not just for you to hold, they are for you to use, to build, to create stability, and to establish something that lasts beyond a temporary moment. This is not a fleeting blessing, this is a foundation. What you do with it will determine how far it extends and how many lives it touches. You are being trusted with something significant, and that trust is not given lightly. There will be a temptation to look back at those who doubted you and try to prove something to them. Let that go. This is not about proving anything to anyone. This is about stepping fully into what has been given to you and allowing it to transform your life without needing validation from others. Your peace will come from knowing that what you have is real, regardless of who believes it. Stay focused on what is in front of you. Stay connected to the source of what is happening. Do not let distractions pull you away from this moment of transition. The more grounded you remain, the clearer your steps will become. You will begin to see exactly where to go, what to do, and how to move forward without confusion. This is a turning point, not just in your circumstances, but in your identity. You are no longer defined by lack, by delay, or by struggle. You are stepping into a place where provision meets purpose, where opportunity meets preparation, and where what you carry inside you finally finds the space to grow. This is because what I am placing in your hands is also reshaping your mindset. I do not increase into a person without also increasing their capacity to carry it. Type 1111 to affirm. There was a time when you doubted whether you could ever step into something greater, when you felt like your life would always stay within a certain range. But that belief is being broken now. The same way I am shifting your external reality, I am also renewing your inner vision so that you can walk forward without hesitation. You are not the same person who once feared stepping into new territory, and this new version of you will not turn back when things begin to grow. You will also start to see clarity in areas where there was confusion before. Decisions that once felt overwhelming will begin to feel simple. Paths that once seemed blocked will begin to open in ways that make sense. This is not because everything suddenly became easy, but because you are now aligned with a direction that was always meant for you. When alignment takes place, confusion begins to fade, and purpose becomes clearer. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Do not underestimate the importance of your obedience in this season. Small steps will carry great weight. What may seem like a simple decision or a minor action can lead to something much bigger than you expect. Stay sensitive to the guidance you feel within, because I will lead you step by step, not always revealing everything at once, but always directing you exactly where you need to go. There may be moments when you feel the urge to hold back, to move cautiously, or to question whether you should fully step into what is being offered. But this is not the time to retreat. This is the time to move forward with trust, even if you do not see the full picture yet. What I am giving you is not incomplete. It is unfolding in a way that allows you to grow into it. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The wealth that is coming into your life is not meant to create fear, it is meant to create freedom. Freedom from constant worry, freedom from limitation, freedom from the pressure that once weighed heavily on your mind. But with that freedom also comes responsibility. You will need to manage what you receive with wisdom, with intention, and with a clear understanding that this is part of something greater than just your personal comfort. There will be opportunities for you to build something meaningful, something stable, something that lasts. You will not just receive, you will also create. You will take what has been given and turn it into something that continues to grow. This is how the transfer becomes more than a moment, it becomes a legacy. And as you begin to build, you will see that what once felt impossible is now within your reach. Be mindful of the voices you listen to during this time. Not every opinion will be helpful. Not every suggestion will be aligned with where you are being led. Learn to discern what carries truth and what carries doubt. Protect your focus, because your focus will determine how effectively you move forward. The clearer your focus, the stronger your progress will be. You will also experience a sense of peace that does not depend on your circumstances. Even as things change, even as new responsibilities come, there will be a steady calm within you. This is a sign that you are not carrying this alone. I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every moment of growth. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. The transformation you are entering will not only impact you, it will touch those around you as well. Your family may not understand it at first, but over time, they will see the difference. They will see the stability, the growth, the change in your life. And even if they do not fully understand how it happened, they will not be able to deny that it is real. Do not let their initial disbelief affect your confidence. Stay rooted in what you know has been given to you. Stay grounded in the truth that this is not something you imagined, it is something that has been established. Your confidence does not come from their agreement. It comes from your connection to what I have already done. There is also healing happening in this process. Areas of your life that were marked by stress, fear, or disappointment are being restored. As you move forward, you will feel lighter, freer, more at peace with where you are. The weight you carried before will not follow you into this new season. You are being released from it completely. Take this moment seriously, not with fear, but with awareness. Recognize that you are standing at a point where everything begins to shift. What you choose to do next matters. How you respond matters. Stay aligned, stay open, and stay willing to move forward without hesitation. This confidence is not loud or forced. It is steady, rooted, and built on the awareness that what is happening is guided and intentional. You are not guessing your way forward anymore. You are walking in alignment with something already established. Type 222 to claim miracles. There will be moments when the increase becomes visible enough that it cannot be ignored, not by you and not by those around you. These moments will mark a clear separation between your past and your present. What once defined you will no longer hold weight, and what once limited you will no longer apply. This is where many people become overwhelmed, not because the blessing is too much, but because it challenges everything they believed about themselves. Stay grounded when this happens. Do not let excitement turn into confusion. Do not let the sudden change make you lose your sense of direction. Everything that is arriving is meant to be handled with clarity, not chaos. You are not being thrown into something unstable. You are being placed into something that has structure, even if you cannot see it fully yet. You will also begin to notice a shift in how others approach you. People who once overlooked you may now seek your attention. Conversations may change in tone. Opportunities may come through people who never showed interest before. This is part of the shift. But you must remain discerning, because not every new connection is meant to stay. Some will come simply because they see the change, not because they were part of the journey. Type yes to receive miracles. It is important that you do not lose yourself in this process. Do not try to become someone else to fit into new spaces. What has been given to you was given because of who you are, not because of who you pretend to be. Stay authentic. Stay grounded in your values. The same humility that carried you through your struggles must remain with you as you step into abundance. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deeper layer to this transfer that you must understand. It is not only about provision, it is about positioning. You are being placed in a position where your influence can grow, where your voice can carry weight, where your actions can impact more than just your immediate life. This is why your mindset matters so much. The way you think, the way you respond, the way you handle what you receive will shape what comes next. You may find yourself being drawn toward ideas, projects, or directions that you had not considered before. Pay attention to these. They are not random. They are part of the expansion that is taking place within you. As your capacity grows, so will your vision. And as your vision grows, so will the opportunities that align with it. There will also be a need for patience, even in the middle of increase. Not everything will appear at once. Some things will come quickly, while others will unfold over time. This is intentional. It allows you to build stability step by step, rather than being overwhelmed by everything at once. Trust the pace. Trust the process. What is meant for you will not pass you by. You have carried questions for a long time, questions about your purpose, your direction, your future. Those questions are being answered now, not always in words, but in experience. As you move forward, you will begin to see the answers take shape in your life. What once felt uncertain will begin to feel clear, not because you figured it out on your own, but because you are being guided into it. Do not allow fear to re-enter your mind when things begin to stabilize. Sometimes, when people experience a sudden shift, they fear losing it just as quickly. But this is not something fragile. This is something established. What I place in your life is not easily taken away. It is secured, protected, and sustained in a way that goes beyond your understanding. You will also notice a shift in your relationships. Some will grow stronger, some will naturally fall away. This is not something to resist. Not every connection is meant to continue into your next season. Release what no longer aligns without bitterness. Hold on to what brings peace, support, and truth. Your environment matters, and as your life changes, so will the people around you. There is a quiet strength forming within you, a strength that does not rely on external validation. You will begin to trust yourself more, not out of pride, but out of alignment. You will know when something feels right, and you will recognize when something does not. This inner clarity will guide you in ways that logic alone cannot. As you stand in this new place, remember where you came from, not to return to it, but to appreciate how far you have come. Let gratitude remain in your heart. Let humility remain in your spirit. These will keep you balanced as you continue to grow. This is not a temporary moment. This is the beginning of a sustained change. What is being built in your life will continue to expand, continue to develop, continue to strengthen. You are not stepping into something that fades. You are stepping into something that grows. There were days when you felt like everything around you was uncertain, when nothing felt secure and every step forward felt like a risk. But those days are not your future anymore. What is being established now carries a different kind of energy, one that brings consistency and peace. You will no longer feel like you are constantly trying to catch up or fix what is falling apart. Instead, you will begin to experience what it feels like to move from a place of strength. Do not overlook the importance of this shift. Stability is not something you have always known, and that is why it may feel unfamiliar at first. You may even question it, wondering if it will last. But this is not something that will disappear overnight. This is something that has been built with intention, something that has been secured in a way that does not depend on unstable conditions. There will also be a renewal of your energy. The exhaustion you carried from trying, failing, and trying again will begin to fade. You will feel lighter, more motivated, more willing to engage with life again. This is not just because your circumstances are changing, but because your spirit is being refreshed. You are not meant to carry the weight of constant struggle forever. Type 777 to affirm your belief. As your energy returns, so will your creativity. Ideas will begin to flow more freely. You will start to see possibilities where you once saw limitations. This is a sign that your mind is opening up to a new level of thinking. You are no longer confined to the patterns that once restricted you. You are stepping into a space where innovation and growth become natural to you. There is also a strengthening of your inner voice happening. You will begin to trust your instincts more, to recognize when something feels right and when it does not. This clarity will guide you in ways that external advice cannot. While it is still important to learn and grow, you will no longer feel dependent on others to make every decision for you. You are being equipped to stand on your own with confidence. Be mindful of how you respond to this new season. Gratitude must remain at the center of your heart. Not forced gratitude, but genuine appreciation for what is unfolding. This will keep you grounded and aligned. It will also protect you from becoming distracted by comparison or unnecessary pressure. Your journey is unique, and what is happening in your life does not need to match anyone else's path. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You will also begin to notice that certain fears lose their hold on you. Things that once made you anxious will no longer carry the same weight. This is because you are beginning to see that you are supported in a way you did not fully understand before. You are not facing life alone, and that realization will change how you approach challenges. There may still be moments where uncertainty tries to appear, but it will not have the same power it once did. You will recognize it for what it is, and you will not allow it to control your decisions. This is growth. This is transformation. This is the result of everything you have been through, shaping you into someone stronger. Your relationships will continue to adjust as you move forward. Some people will step closer, others will step away. This is not something to fear or resist. It is part of the process of alignment. The people who remain will be those who support your growth, who understand your direction, and who respect the changes happening in your life. There is also a deeper sense of purpose emerging within you. You will begin to understand that what you have received is not only for your benefit, it is also for the impact you can create, for the difference you can make, for the way you can lift others. This does not mean you have to carry everyone, but it does mean you have the ability to influence more than you did before. As this awareness grows, you will find yourself thinking differently about your actions. You will begin to consider the long-term effects, the lasting value, the bigger picture. This is part of your expansion. You are not just thinking about survival anymore, you are thinking about legacy. Stay patient with yourself as you adjust to all of this. Change, even positive change, takes time to fully settle. You do not have to have everything figured out immediately. You do not have to move perfectly. You simply need to keep moving forward, one step at a time, with trust in what is unfolding. This is your new beginning, but it is also a continuation of everything you have endured. Nothing you went through was wasted. Every challenge, every delay, every moment of doubt contributed to who you are now. And who you are now is ready to receive, ready to build, and ready to step fully into what has been prepared. As you move deeper into this new season, you will begin to realize that what is happening is not just something added to your life, it is something that is redefining your entire direction. The path ahead of you is no longer shaped by struggle or limitation, but by purpose and provision. You are not walking into uncertainty anymore, you are walking into alignment. And this alignment will continue to guide you even when things around you are still adjusting. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will be moments when you pause and reflect on how different your life feels, even if everything has not fully unfolded yet. You will notice a shift in your thoughts, a calmness in your decisions, and a sense of assurance that was not there before. This is the evidence of change happening within you. External blessings are important, but internal transformation is what allows those blessings to remain and grow. Do not rush the process of becoming. What you are stepping into is not something you need to prove immediately. It is something you grow into naturally. Allow yourself to learn, to adjust, and to understand the new level you have entered. There is no pressure to have everything mastered right away. Growth takes time, and every step you take is part of building something lasting. You will also begin to see that certain doors are closing without effort. Things that once held your attention will no longer feel necessary. Situations that once seemed important will fade away. This is not loss, it is refinement. Your life is being simplified so that you can focus on what truly matters. What remains will be what aligns with your purpose and your future. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There is also a deeper sense of responsibility that comes with this shift. You will become more aware of how your actions affect your path. You will begin to think more carefully about your choices, not out of fear, but out of understanding. You are no longer operating in a place where your actions have small impact. What you do now carries greater weight, and that is something to honor. At times, you may feel the pressure of this responsibility, but do not let it overwhelm you. You are not expected to be perfect. You are expected to be willing, to learn, and to grow. Mistakes will not remove what has been given to you. What matters is your willingness to stay aligned and to keep moving forward. There will also be a strengthening of your discipline. You will find it easier to stay focused, to complete what you start, and to follow through on what you commit to. This is not something forced. It is something that develops naturally as you step into a higher level of awareness. You will begin to value consistency in a way you did not before. As your discipline grows, so will your results. What you build will begin to show stability and progress. You will see that your efforts are no longer wasted, that what you invest your time and energy into begins to produce real outcomes. This will reinforce your confidence and encourage you to keep moving forward. There will also be a shift in how you view time. You will begin to understand that not everything needs to happen instantly. You will appreciate the value of steady progress. This patience will allow you to make better decisions, to avoid unnecessary risks, and to build something that lasts beyond temporary success. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may also find that your priorities change. Things that once seemed urgent will no longer hold the same importance. You will focus more on what brings long-term value, what supports your growth, and what aligns with your purpose. This clarity will simplify your life and reduce unnecessary stress. There is also a deepening of your connection to what guides you. You will feel more aware of the direction you are meant to take. You will recognize signs more clearly. You will trust the process more fully. This connection will become a steady source of strength, something you can rely on regardless of what is happening around you. As you continue forward, remember to remain humble. Growth does not mean losing your sense of gratitude or your appreciation for where you came from. Stay grounded in the truth that everything you have is part of something greater. This humility will protect you and keep you aligned as you continue to expand. There will also be opportunities for you to support others in ways you could not before. You will have the ability to make a difference, to provide, to guide, and to uplift.